Oh, good. There's somebody here. Gonna be doing some cold weather testing on the M12 Stubby Gen 2. You know, Gen 2. You know, Gen 2. And look how cold it is outside. This is how cold it is outside. Cold weather testing on, the one that I overheat all the time, goes in safe mode, shuts down, doesn't want to work. Well, this is still going to make my top 10 list for 2024, even though it overheats. Right now, its temperature is pretty doggone cold. And there's the battery. Let's wait a few more minutes for a few more people to show up here. Then we're going to move on to my new 7 1/4 circ saw. It's cold outside here. That's why I got the camera in the garage here. Okay. I noticed been trimmed up. Really trimmed up. Thanksgiving, Christmas. Now I'm cold. And I got both my M12 jacket and vest on, and both of them turned on. That's how cold it is here. Okay. Let us run these timber locks. This is the second gen, model number 2562-23/8 with their 5 amp XC battery. See if we can get this thing to overheat. Go into safe mode. And every now and then I'll take the temperature on it when it starts to actually warm up. And we'll finish up with my new circ saw. And I might be going online tomorrow and doing some more demoing. And I'll even switch batteries on this if I have to. But I probably won't have to. It should not overheat going to safe mode. For at least a long time. I should better run the battery down first. You can definitely tell this ain't an impact driver by listening to it. I heard Milwaukee's redesigning their impact driver to 3rd generation. Next fall will be the 4th generation. It'll probably have some of the DNA from the stubby. Actually, this sounds fairly quiet considering how cold it is. See how long this takes to heat up. Say I got both my jacket and my vest on. Because with the wind chill, it's like 15 degrees. I'm actually feeling the jacket now between the jacket and the vest. That's one way you wear 2 of them instead of just one. I'll be getting some Carhartts in a couple weeks. That'll be over my vest and or my jacket. Make sure I don't put this thing into neutral. We won't check the temperature on it until we, you know, get ready to take these, after we take these out. How hard does it come up with a socket that small? This is 5/16 Menards. This thing may not overheat now. I might actually run the battery out first. See what the battery's on. It's down to drop to 1 cell. This thing probably won't go into protection mode in this colder weather. So if you use it outside, it's great in the cold weather. Okay, now it's time to reverse. I want to find somebody outside right now trying to demo a tool when it's this cold. There might be 1 or 2 that I see on YouTube. The rest won't. They'll sit in their nice inside shop where it's 80 degrees. People in Florida can't demo outside in the cold. I mean, they could try a demonstration in a hurricane maybe and see if the tool will work. I'm starting to feel the heat from these two. The best in the jacket. Why not? It's only $500 with the stuff I'm wearing. Now I need a hooded. Now I needed a heated hat. Okay, let's see if anybody's talking about anything. Of course, my neighbors love me. Okay, hunting and fishing outdoors. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, the neighbors aren't even home. This is 12:30, on a Friday. They're not even around. This neighbor here's got a Maserati. That sounds like a turd. Let's see what the battery's at. Drop 1 bar. Let's see what the temperature is. I can't stand Maseratis. It's a cheap Ferrari. Let's see what it is. Wow, it's raised up. It's 50 some odd degrees. Let's see what the motor's at. Wow, it's raised up. Let's see what the battery's at. Okay, let's try something different. Okay. Now we did that. Probably end up pulling out a couple other fasteners. Okay. Now let's drive these. Figure out what size these are. I know these will snap off. Got it. UPS is delivering something. Thank God it's not to me. I'm done buying power tools until next May. Unless I can get that new rear handle Milwaukee cheap enough. Okay, let's run these. I didn't even impact. Wow, now it did. Wrong one. Let's get rid of this box. Start to grab the wrong stuff. I'm actually starting to get hot now. Let's remove these too. I remember where they went, right here. Let's put them right where it's actually going to impact. It's nothing going into OSB. OSB is so easy for these fasteners to go in. See if I can overheat this thing. I doubt it. Also, want to see how this battery performs in the cold. So OSB is real easy to go into. And this is a section I've never even gone into yet. Remember that I built this thing way back in, I think, June. Like I say, it's pretty cold here. I'll be doing my top 10 all month. And in between my top 10, I'm also going to be doing December's drill month. Let's run some smaller ones. Let's see what it's at. Down to 2 bars. Might be reaching for a new battery shortly. It's pretty cold out here, but like I say, I got my jacket on and my vest. All you need now is a parka that's heated over that. And some heated boots and heated pants and heated gloves. Take me 20 minutes to put it all on and have 10 batteries. Might have to go get another battery shortly here. This is so thin, that's why it snaps. Taking it easy on this. I'm only running small stuff. I should be running big stuff. I'm going to pull these out, check the temperature. I got to move the camera out of the way and go get another battery. We're not here to test the battery. We're here to test the tool. Still down to 2 bars. We'll run this. Nope, it won't run that. This is the ultimate test of this tool, the cold weather. But how many guys are going to be working outside with this when it's this cold? More than likely, you're going to want to bring your mid-torque, and we can get the job done and go back in your house and warm up and not sit outside dicking around with this little tool. At least I wouldn't want to be the one out here messing around with equipment with this little tool for 3 or 4 hours. Even though I think that gal in Canada probably would. know, single cams. I'm out here doing a YouTube channel with enough outfits on that I can bend over working on a car. Put my Carhartts on, I'll really be dressed. I am really warm with this now. All you need now is all the other stuff and the trench coat, or actually a big parka with another battery on it. I can wear enough of these, I can go to Siberia. Or at least Minnesota. This thing has got to go. Trying to figure out how to remove it. I'll have to get my other impact. Now I got the wind rig coming at me from the west. My dogs, well, yeah, my dogs are laying on the ground. The Ketas are used to this kind of cold. They rather have this 10 degrees out than 100 degrees. Almost stripped that. I got to get this out of the way. Oh, another one. These things are hard to see. People thought I was done with the stubbies, huh? Far from it. At least their thing ain't snapping. Like I got everything. Okay. Still down to 2 bars. What model is this? This is the 2562-20. This is the 2nd gen Milwaukee M12 stubby with the 5 amp, you know, XC battery. Like I say, so far it's not overheating. Let's check the temperature out. Remember I was doing the testing in the summer or in the fall when I got these? Let's see what that actually says to me. Let's see, it's 64 degrees and it's about 20 degrees out here. Let's see what the motor says. Let's see what the battery says. I know how to run this temperature gauge. You can't let it sit in the garage. You got to bring it in the house. Not even warmed up yet. I don't think this thing's going to overheat now. Just leave that in. I don't feel like getting another one. Let me try something different now. We're done with these. I got a fire pit still going. Then we're going to move on. I'm going to do some cutting with my new 2834-20, the 7 1/4 circ saw with a new thick curved blade. I'm starting to actually get hot in this thing now with 2 of them. Okay, well, let's find something else to run now. Let's run some bigger stuff. Let's run some real bigger stuff. Okay. We will be running bigger stuff. Much bigger. So I like these. Okay. That's the right size. Gee, Maneezers, these things strip. I got one size bigger to be way too big. Yeah, way too big. Gee, Maneezers. I hate these things. So another one to get ground out. And not right now. I'm supposed to have to quit this and go on to some big fasteners. So I don't want to do it, but I might as well do it then. But I'm going to switch out batteries then. Let's just keep going on these and see how far we can take this. I hate these things. If you don't get it perfectly square in there, it screws up. Warm it up just a little. I'll check the temperature as soon as we remove most of this. Perfectly square, you gotta hit it. Can't hit it on an angle. The other one I'm gonna have to grind out. The grinder. They need to make these so strong that you can't strip them. You can remove it. Hard time putting it in. Let's put some black ones in. Maybe these are a little bit stronger than the brass ones. Warming up just a little, I can tell. Let's remove. Starting to feel the heat off it finally. Okay, my internet conked out. Like I say, let's see what it's on. Down to 1 bar now. Okay, let me check temperature. We'll let these stay there. I got to do a lot of grinding here. Not today either. Okay. Let's see what temperature this is at. Let's see what temperature that is myself. 66, 67. The motor's at, oh, the motor's way up. Motor is way up. Let's see what the battery's at. Let's see, I want to see what the nose is at myself. Yeah, considering it's 80 degrees on the motor almost. Okay. Now, let me see if the battery's still. Yeah, down to 1 bar. Let me move this out of the way. Get another battery. Take these glasses off for one. They're kind of a waste of space. I'm actually getting pretty damn hot. Make sure we're still here. I'm going to charge that other battery up. So, gosh. Let's run some big stuff. All into this thing. J-Manazers. It is cold out. It's been cold out for over a week. Ever since Thanksgiving ended, it got damn cold. I hate winter time. I like spring, summer, and fall. When you get to be my age, you'll hate winter. I'm not 28, I'm 58. I was going to use the 1/2 inch, but I got no reason to use it. Okay, let me get back over here now. Make sure we can see everything again. Okay. Okay, we're here. These are cold. Okay. Put that away. We're done using that. Okay. Let's get the battery onto it. This will be a fresh battery. Fresh battery. Now let's try to overheat this thing. What am I going to run? You know, I could run these. Why run those? Let's run some big stuff. Make this thing overheat. Let me get what I'm going to need now. Okay. I'm actually really warm with these two outfits on now. $500 worth of Milwaukee heated gear. Okay. Let's see what we're going to run here. Done running that. I got to go around, work my way around all this crap here now. Okay. Let us see. Okay. 5/8. Let me put a glove on here. Still fully charged, brand new battery. We're not testing batteries. Well, you know that battery didn't last that long at all. Cold, forget it. Okay. I'm cold still, even with all this gear on. Okay, there's one big lag. Let's see when this goes into safe mode. There's two. Wow, it's still going. I don't want to go any bigger. These are pretty big. I could try them. Let's remove these first. Too bad I don't have a bunch of trucks, you know, to work on to see if this thing would really, but this is good enough to try. I want to see some guys on YouTube go out when it's cold to run this. There's one guy that might try it. It's a guy that's up there in Michigan or Wisconsin. I forgot his channel name, but he might try it. Still fully charged. Let's keep running these. Let's not run the bigger stuff. That'll be kind of, people say, well, you're putting the bigger stuff. It can't handle it. Well, I'm running the mediocre stuff. This is like taking a hard lug nut off. Let's see when this thing will conk out. Let's keep going. I forgot the guy's channel name, but he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Hundreds. Hundreds. I'll think of it. He might be out in this weather trying it. I think of his name now. Damn it. He does all the testing, but he runs the electricity to see what the batteries do for voltage and all that. He just did the latest circ saw from Milwaukee and the latest circ saw from DeWalt, both with their 8 amp respective tablet cell batteries. I got the guy's name now, his channel. Not Shop Tool Reviews. He's in Florida. This wouldn't do a bit him good going out because, what, 75, 80 degrees in Florida? What is his damn name? Tired of wearing these heavy gloves. These legs aren't that hot. Not when it's this cold outside. Got his name. I'll think of it. I know I got another one of these somewhere. Let me see. No, there's 4. I know I got 7 of these. I gotta think what I got them in. Nope. Well, I could remove them out of here. That way then, have a little bit more legs to use. Okay. The whole idea is to get this thing to go in safe mode. And if it doesn't go into safe mode, Nicole, this is the weather you use it in for working outside or in a nicely air-conditioned shop. Oh, I hear those hammers. Think of that guy's name. Sounds like he wants to go into it. I'm the only guy doing this, I bet. I gotta think the guy's name. He's got a well-known channel. I like his channel. He's been on YouTube over 10 years. Heck, he might be watching me. Let's see. Down to 3 cells. Let's see the temperature. I gotta keep this thermometer in my pocket, otherwise it'll croak. I'm going to see the temperature myself. 74, 75, the motor 74, 75. The socket is cold. Let's see what the handle's at. It's not that bad. This has not gone into safe mode yet. Okay. I gotta think of his damn name. Well, as I'm doing this, I'll think of his name. And these will get cut off another day. I gotta take this top layer of particle board off anyhow. Okay. Let's keep running these. I think the guy's name is Channel. He has been known to go outside when it's really cold to work with stuff. That was too easy. I can't think of his name. I suggested a few tests to him and he actually did them. You know, the 8 amp power pack versus the 8 amp forge. I like his channel. I can't think of his damn name. Wow. It's not shop tool reviews. He also mows lawns for a living like me, but he's got a lot of lawns. I got a handful. At my age, I'm semi-retired. My age, all I'm doing this winter is the house, a couple people I know, and running people to doctor's offices. And my daughter off to work. Make the young ones work. This is still going. I'm shocked. I am shocked. In the summertime, this thing would have died already. I gotta think of the guy's name in this channel. He's been on YouTube about 10 years. And my jacket's still going too. What do you know? Both of them are. Now let's see. This thing is finally starting to warm up. It says 88, 89, 90 degrees. The motor is 95, 90 degrees. The battery is 46 degrees. And we're down to 2 cells. I can't think of the guy's name still, but he'd be outside in this weather because I've seen him do some demos in the cold. But he's in Wisconsin or Michigan, like I say, where it's actually colder than here. Well, let's keep going until the battery's croaked, and then it'll run over, and I'm going to do some quick cutting with my new saw. I can't think of the guy's channel. Damn it. He probably did snow removal overnight. I don't even mess with snow, only here and a couple other places. I used to have 40 accounts for snow. I decided I had enough of that shit. Try doing 40 accounts of snow, or even 20, or even 10. It's not worth it getting up at 3 in the morning to go out and make $400. Because you can't get to everybody all at once. Everybody wants it done before the sun rises. Lately, it's all been nothing but ice. You know what you do with ice? Not much. You gotta salt the crap out of it. Wow. Now I can feel the heat on this. Let's see what it says. $95, $96, See what the motor says. 100, 102. It's starting to warm up. I can feel it. Let's see what it feels in the hands. 70, the battery. Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel this now. It's about time. This is the time to use your M12 second generation. When it's cold out. That way you know it won't die on you. It won't go into safe mode when it's near zero. You can spend all day outside working, you just need a load of batteries. I guarantee I'm the only guy trying this. No one else is going to sit outside freezing their asshole off for what I'm making. Well, it'd be better than this if I get the snow to fly and go about 30 below zero. This thing will probably last longer than me. I can tell it doesn't sound so good. But actually, what is this? This is like removing a hard lug nut or a hard bolt on a car. This is only 5 inches long. Okay. Now it finally croaked. I think the battery went. We finally got it to die. Battery. Finally. How's the other battery doing? It's not charged yet. Let's read the final temperature. I'll let those stay in. It's 92, 98, 99. What's the socket at? 88. What's the motor at? 100. If anybody can read it. It's about 100, 110. Wow, this thing will last now. You take it to work out in the cold side, outside with it in the wintertime. That way it won't go into safe mode, any mode, or any other mode. Yeah, maybe it is Mark Thomas Builder. Yeah, he's another one too that'll go outside in the cold weather. There's very few YouTubers willing to go outside when it's this cold. I mean, there's probably a handful. I like to see some of these women run around in bikinis in this weather. They won't. Well, in Russia they'll try it. They're used to that. But the only reason why I'm outside is I'm crazy. I got to think the other guy. The other guy's got another channel. He goes outside too in the cold weather. I mean, the one guy that's got the big YouTube channel in, where's that? Wyoming's always outside. But kind of money he pulls down. Let's see if we can get this thing to at least maybe release these. Okay. Battery is dead. It died. Okay. It definitely died. Wow, this time finally, the tool outlasted the batteries. Well, everybody knows the limit on this thing now. This is the battery that's partially charged. I'm cold even with these two Milwaukee heated. Now I'm making this in my top 10 list. It can take the cold weather. It can't take the heat. Let's see what the battery's at. The other battery charged all the way up to 2. Even the socket's not hot. I got it on my face. Ha! Because it's so damn cold outside. Okay. Now, this is what I want to do. Let all this sit here. Actually, look at this. These aren't even that hot. They're just warm because it's so cold out here. Okay, let me move this. Gonna do some quick cutting here. I gotta think the other guy's channel still. Now, let me focus this down. Better yet, let me lower it down too. I gotta think the other guy's channel. Damn it, I don't know his channel. I know his channel is somewhere. I gotta think of his name. But he does an awful lot of stuff with the wires and testing the voltage and the amps and all the other fun stuff. Here we are. Everybody can see it. Good. This is just for fun, guys. I've been busy. How many guys are willing to use a circ saw on something like this? I've been doing this for a couple of days, playing with it. Okay, let me get a battery. I gotta think of the guy's name. He's a well-known YouTuber. Let's run to 12 amp, if I can do it. Okay. Everybody's still here. Good. We'll run the 12 amp forge on here. I did return the battery. I didn't need two 8 amp forge batteries. That makes this saw bare $149. So I returned the 8 amp forge. I didn't want it. I've already got one. The hell do I need another one for? Everybody's still there? Good. Let's see. This is my another piece of work wood I'm going to be using. I'm uncomfortable wearing all these heavy clothes, but I'm staying warm. Okay. like a piece of fried chicken right now. Okay. Let me see here. I can even do this one. Suppose I can do this. Okay, I'm going to cut down a little bit further. Put the safety back on. Okay. Okay, let's take this out. This is a nice saw. I tell you that. This thing, I'm gonna try some real testing whenever I get some time, but this is a nice saw. Let me tell you, this makes my top 10. I think this has way more power than my Flex inline. Well, I mean, way more. And just wait till they come out with the new rear handle. I've heard it's coming out at what's it coming out at? What's that show coming up in January? World of Concrete. That's when I heard they're bringing out the rear handle. I want to get that thing too. But this is nice. Let's see what the battery's at. Dropped 1 bar because look how cold it is outside. It dropped 1 bar, but this is an awesome saw. I'm gonna finish up doing this over the next week or two between the chainsaw. Well, I got to get a chain for my top handle, but I'm using my Ego and then this, and I'll use my reciprocating saw to form this. But I recommend this saw. This is nice, but you got to have this battery. This battery has the balls, the 12 amp forge. I think this saw is way beyond the Flex. I think it's even beyond the Flex rear handle. I don't know, I don't have that one, so I gotta think of that guy's name. But oh well, guys, let me see here. Yeah, nothing wrong with Ryobi. I'll be so this makes my top 10. Of course, the forged batteries, you know, will make my top 10. This will, and the new M12 stubby will make my top 10. I'll be doing lots of videos, but this impresses me with the power this has. This might even have more power than their chainsaw. Well, the regular chainsaw, not their new 20-inch. Okay, guys, Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing off, but I like Ryobi too.